Man.
What we talking about?
One day, random. We're gonna bring you over to the right side of history. One day.
All right.
I'm
Well,
giving the man his flowers. I can't just be nasty, Ty.
Okay.
You get to be nasty. You get to be nasty about Gintama and Bleach, whatever fuck else you want to be nasty about. I can't be nasty about.
One is it's like I now here's the thing, right? The difference is I don't nasty behind anything. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah. That's like and then Lonnie
tell you.
Then Lonnie just if you don't blaze B, she's ignoring it. Like that's what
That is not true at all. That is not true at all. That is not true at all.
It's not it.
You're not listening.
All right. Well, fine.
So that's literally my legacy. For sure. Like
Listen,
literally.
man. I'm so happy J-Rob's here because there was a lot of just nastiness last week. So we had a discussion. I don't know how this discussion came up. I know why it was triggered, but I don't know the context. It's triggered because people like to hate on Bakugo. You know how it be, right? So we were having a conversation about was it Bakugo's fault that All Might lost his power? Now me, someone who's not a hater, said it's not his fault because he was kidnapped. Why would it be his fault? He lost his power? Why would that be his fault? And then Random and Lonnie said some pretty interesting things. They said, well, during the raid, he ran out to danger because a pro hero told him not to do it. He did it anyway. I was like, huh. Now here's the thing, right? I can admit my memory was foggy on this, but then I heard the voice of J-Rob saying, read your scriptures. Like, oh my God, okay. Let me go back and read these damn scriptures because this doesn't sound right. Something's off here. And when I went back, I went to a deeper dive. Everything that Random said and Lonnie said just didn't happen. It didn't happen. There was no situation where he was sitting out there, not around with the pro hero, and a pro hero specifically told him to stop, and he went out. I got something better for you. That's evidence. Can I have y'all read this line for me? What does this middle one says?
That pro hero Eraserhead said it's okay to fight back.
Oh, so they told him to engage. When you look at that, they actually told him to fight. That's the crazy thing about it, right? So when they were doing the reason they were out in the woods because they were doing a training exercise, and the heroes ambushed him, and they ran into a hero on accident. And then when they ran into them, eventually Ozawa gave them the okay to fight back. Then in the next chapter, as they're in mid-battle already, that's when they say, Kachan, we want you specifically not to fight back. So they told him to engage to the point where Bakugo himself says, first it's fight, now it's not. So they told the announcement for the people to fight, and that's why they were already engaged. Because they bumped into him on accident, then they were told to fight, which is why they engaged, and then they told him to peel back. But here's another issue with this, is that Todoroki points out that they can't run away because it's either the villains in front of them. If they ran away, they would have ran into the gas that the villains let out, so they were trapped, so they couldn't run away. So even if Bakugo wanted to run away, like Random said he should have, it was impossible to do so. Not only that, is that he was also, because it's a narrative that he don't listen, he was also cooperative with Todoroki. You know something interesting? No one talk about this. Do y'all know that Bakugo is handicapped? Todoroki said you can't use your quirk because if you use it too crazy, the woods will catch on fire. So did he argue back with Todoroki, or did he cooperate with Todoroki? I know it's this thing called character development that we pretend that he's who he was in chapter 1. We ignore that, right? He was cooperative with Todoroki, and because of that, they were able to take down the villain that was in front of him to get away. And then after that, Deku and others pop up and they form a formation to protect Bakugo. Does he fight back? Is he combative? No, he cooperates, and then Compress just sneaks out and takes him. So not only did this pro hero that told him to stop, he didn't listen around the character. That doesn't happen. I don't know where he got that scene from. It doesn't exist. You can try to find it. It does not exist. Not only that, he was told he got the announcement to engage, which was why they were in battle because he ran across a villain, and then he was told to engage, and then he was told to build back. He could not escape because they were trapped, and then he cooperated with his classmates to get away. And not only that, he then was snuck and stolen by Compress, but that was not his fault. So I'm just trying to figure out either there's only a couple options. Either the villains were just that good, they got him anyways, or all the people that Bakugo listened to it gave him bad advice. That's just the only way that could happen because he listened to what everybody said. This is what Todoroki said. This is what Aizawa said. This is what Deku said. He listened to all of them, and he still got captured.
So what does that mean?
Because I was told he got captured because he didn't listen, but we found out he listened to everything he said and he still got captured. So is it they getting bad advice, Random?
It's just because Random just don't like him. Random don't like him. He don't like him.
Because the scene that you said happened just didn't happen. You too, Lonnie. So either the villains are just that good, or the advice he was given when he was listening to people
Too much aura.
This idea that he didn't listen, got captured. He actually listened to your guy Deku. He listened to what he said.
Yo, you know who Bakugo is?
He listened to what the cat lady said. So explain to me why he got captured.
Do you know who Bakugo is? I'm starting to realize it. He's Noah Lyles. He's Noah Lyles. Bakugo just talks and says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and he just do it. Time in, time out. But to quote my dog Charleston White, it's his delivery. They don't like the delivery. If his delivery was better, it'd be cool. But he's Noah Lyles. He just time in, I'm the fastest, I'm the best, I'm absolute victory. And just wins and wins and wins and wins and wins. We just gotta give Bakugo his flowers. He listens. He listens.
The J-Rock, the cherry on top is that when he got captured, he told Deku to stay back so he wouldn't also get captured. So, like, I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe Random, maybe you can explain to me how is it his fault he got captured again?
Let me say this because I told J-Rob this a few days ago. I was just because I was talking to J-Rob in Discord. Yeah, and I was just like, yo, I got Ty. Him and Random were going at it. And I was just like, you know what? Because I've read My Hero 2.5 times now. I knew immediately you guys were talking about what actually happened. Because I also had I'm also a former hoe. So I've had to watch My Hero with girls multiple times. So I know exactly what happens. So I was just like, yo, let me gas this shit up. So that's why I kept on throwing analogies and all types of other shit. I knew I was capping from the get-go. And the fact that I got you this upset for a week later, you crash out for a good 10 minutes.
Yes. Y'all don't respect the generational talent. That's the problem.
I love
my dog.
I just wanted Ty to crash out a little bit.
His ancestor, one of his ancestors is literally one of the vestiges.
Riddell's next.
No, not Riddell. I want Random because Lonnie, to be honest, you were a bystander. Got involved. You weren't supposed to get involved. You did. But
I was just gassing shit up for the sake of chaos.
Random said it was Bakugo's fault that All Might lost his fucking powers. I need an answer from Random.
Random, you didn't say that shit.
Yeah, he did.
Random, you didn't come on this platform and say that shit.
J-Rob, you know what makes it worse? When I said
Random,
that All Might,
you did not say that it's Bakugo's fault. He lost.
He did. J-Rob, here's what makes it worse.
Random.
Here's what makes it worse, right?
Better than that.
When I said that All Might had a conversation about All Might, he doesn't blame. He was like, well, he's supposed to. He's an adult. Of course, he's gonna lie to him. I'm like, All Might lied. Wait, I'm like, where are we getting this from? So Random.
So that big ass bullet hole in his freaking rib was not a part of him losing his goddamn.
No, it was Bakugo. It was Bakugo.
It was Bakugo. Bro got a hole in his rib, son. Every day.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was being nasty as fuck. I knew exactly what I was
doing. Okay.
No. If you wanna go from a completely straight up nasty technical point, I mean, Bakugo gets captured is the final push to All Might losing his power.
Oh, he's doubling.
I don't want to tell you. I don't tell you.
10 toes, Random.
It's literally what happened.
Hold
up, Ty. Does Bakugo getting captured?
No, you're not gonna gaslight me. No, stop. No.
That's literally what happened, Ty.
No, stop. No,
it's literally what happened.
You said a pro hero told him to stop, and he ran out to danger anyways. That's what you said.
And what did I say?
That happen?
I say at the start, Ty?
Did it happen? No.
Okay, Ty, what do you want me to say? Ty, I was wrong.
I
was wrong, but guess what, Ty? I was also being nasty as hell. The nastiest I've probably ever been on this platform because I know it. Ty, if I'm about to slander Bakugo to you, of all people, guess what I'm going to have to do, Ty? I'm going to have to read the scriptures.
He doesn't deserve any slander.
But
he's the generational talent.
I don't matter.
Why?
We've already talked about it.
I mean, he is.
We've already talked, but Ty, you can say I'm not gaslighting you. All I'm telling you is what happened.
No, you did. No, you told me that.
Ty, once again, I will say it. I was wrong, Ty.
Bakugo is the best God-given.
But Ty,
listen.
this is the events of the story.
Random. Here's the difference, right?
You cannot deny the event.
Random,
You always tell me that's not that's how
no,
Horikoshi wrote the
stop.
story.
No,
You're wrong,
That's how
Random.
Horikoshi wrote the
You're missing the
story.
point, Random. I'm gonna explain to you. You said that it's so if you want to tell me the events that led to him losing his power are different than it being his fault. If you want to say the events led to his power, he got kidnapped and all my Satan, sure. Is it his fault though? That's what we're not arguing the events that led to losing power. We're arguing, is it his fault?
All the way technically down.
Nah, it's not his fault, bro.
It's not his fault at all.
Well,
I
Random
know,
saying
I
if
know.
Bakugo never existed, this never.
Yo,
would have
I ain't gonna
happened.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get that hate out of your heart, Random. Listen,
Facts.
Bakugo is the greatest God-given talent in the My Hero universe.
First things first. Let's not pretend like I've not given Bakugo
God-given talent. Before
I've
I God-given. Deku's not God-given. He is
gave my
literally
man
given
his
to
flowers.
Random
But all of a sudden, I want to be nasty about Bakugo. People got a problem with it. When everybody nasty.
There's nothing
I had
nasty about
people
him.
on this platform 35 minutes
all the
ago
best
calling
moments in the
Deku shady
show.
when that's wrong.
You got all the
But
you got the best
me
quirk.
being a
How
little
is he not
nasty about
gay?
Bakugo, it's crazy.
I got the perfect analogy. I have a perfect analogy. Because he says, I give him his flowers, but he say things like you said last week. He's Skip Bayless. He will rag on LeBron and be like, I think he's the best person in basketball.
I am way different.
You're Skip
I am
Bayless.
way different than Skip Bayless.
Yes,
No, I am way different than Skip
Bayless.
Bayless.
A bleach tie.
Skip Bayless.
I am way different than Skip Bayless.
Sure.
But
I have literally glazed. I have literally glazed
Bakugo mask for his hate.
You're the Skip Bayless of bleach tie. You're the Skip Bayless of bleach.
Hold up, Ty.
I
take affront to your Skip Bayless comparison.
Yeah,
I have glazed.
J-Rob, you know got underhanded. Yeah, backside.
I want to ask you a question. No, Ty. No, you came at me, Ty. Ty, you came at me.
I said I lie about bleach.
No, Ty,
you're not gonna gaslight me, Ty.
You're being Skip Bayless.
I'm about lie about bleach, Lonnie.
I do the gaslighting.
No,
but Daryl does the gaslighting. You're not gonna gaslight me.
He lied about Buck. I don't lie about bleach.
Lonnie, hold up.
Gaslighter recognize gaslighter.
No, this is not about
you be gaslighting about bleach.
Ty,
this is
hold
crazy.
up. No, Ty, don't forget about Lonnie. It's me and you right now.
Go ahead.
I have glazed Bakugo more than Skip Bayless has glazed LeBron. Do not throw that Skip Bayless tag on me.
What?
Do not. Ty. We literally made a whole episode, a whole main topic because of me and my hate on Bakugo, and I passed that shit with flying colors. And guess what? Because y'all know if I was being nasty, all you motherfuckers would have been calling me out. Every single one of you.
What you really want to say.
I took it seriously.
What you really want to say.
Calling me Skip Bayless is wrong, and you know it.
Calling
me Skip Bayless is wrong, and you know it.
Random, if you were Skip Bayless, what would you say about Bakugo? What would you say about
Bakugo?
Bakugo?
Trash. I'd say he can't get it done. And whatever Skip Bayless would say, but I'm not Skip Bayless. I'm willing to give the man his flowers constantly am. I just don't like him, but I'm willing to give him his flowers.
No. Skip Bayless calls LeBron the best passer in basketball. He calls him the best driver in basketball. Let's give him his credit. But it's all the side, just like you Bakugo, right? You'll say, "Oh, he's good development," but it's his fault. All my last part, like you're doing the,
one thing, like,
and that's okay.
No, it's not, because you're lying about me right
I'm
now.
not lying.
You're not. You're lying about me right now. I've constantly. We've even breaking it down. Like, first things first, this is not a show. I legitimately told you why I don't like him. You just don't. Either you don't like my reasoning or you can't understand my reasoning. I've told you why. Do I need to tell it to you again for at least the 5th time?
Random. Here's my thing, right? If our debate last week was based on the bullying, then I can't argue about that. You went left field.
I was nasty.
I know.
This is on the same episode. Hold up. This is on the same episode where 3 out of the 4 people who are on that episode plus Santo were calling Deku a fraud. We're calling him a fraud. But when I can be nasty, when I choose to be nasty, everybody got a problem with it. Except for Lonnie, because he understood what I was doing.
The difference is that we know that you actually hate. When we make jokes, you actually hate Bakugo. That's the difference.
I just don't like. If I hated him, I wouldn't say anything nice about him at all. Hold up. Let me give you an example. Name one good thing I've said about Mineta. I slander him every chance I get. Every single chance. I hate Mineta. I hate Mineta.
The difference is that Bakugo is just a better character. Like, you can't, like, you have to say good things about him because he's just written that well.
But it doesn't. If
that's your opinion,
I could say something nice about the tail nigga, and I don't even know his name.
I agree that he is, but that's also my opinion.
I can say something nice about Tape Dude or Ingenium. I have nothing nice to say about Mineta at all. At all. That's why I rag on him. You can say he matters all you want. He's trash. His quirk is trash. His fit is trash. His name is trash. His color scheme's trash. He's trash. That's why he has a weird. He was going to have a weird case until they literally brainwashed him in the manga. The nigga's trash.
Somebody else who has a weird case.
Listen, man.
What are we talking about?
One day, Randall, we're gonna bring you over to the right side of history. One day.
All right.
I'm giving the man his flowers. I can't just be nasty, Ty.
Okay.
You get to be nasty. You get to be nasty about Gintama and Bleach, whatever fuck else you want to be nasty about. I can't be nasty about.
Tama one is just like I now here's the thing, right? The difference is I don't mask it behind anything. I don't like Gintama. I just don't like Gintama. Like that's like no. And then Lonnie
tell you.
Then Lonnie. Just if you don't glaze Bleach, she just think you hate it. Like that's what it is.
That is not true at all. That is not true at all. That is not true at all. J-Rob, do he be like sneak dissing Bleach sometimes?
No. I
just think you're over. I think
and y'all agreed. Y'all agreed with me.
No, I just think when it comes to Bleach, I just think Ty's is a little bit more, critical of the little things that we kind of put past for other anime.
Like what? Mm-hmm. Like what? Give me an example.
Oh my god! For example, the plot holes. You're very on top of the plot holes. There's plot holes in all types of anime. Why are you defending that?
You make a lot of writing excuses for a lot of anime, but when it comes to Bleach, you harp on that shit.
Time out. What plot did I defend outside of Bleach?
You never talked about the plot holes in Bleach up here before.
No, I didn't say that. I said, what plot holes do I defend in other series that like?
That's the problem.
Anytime we talk about something that we don't like in writing, you defend it. When we talk about Bleach, you've never defended it.
I literally talk about one of the biggest flaws in Dragon Ball is the cell side. I literally talk about that.
You love Bleach. You love Bleach, Ty. You love Bleach.
What is it? Right there. Did I talk about that in the Cell Saga?
Right there. Do he love Bleach or not? Just tell me he love Bleach, please.
This is crazy.
We know the truth. We know the truth.
What's crazy is that when I said the eyes was good, y'all say J-Ro had a concession speech and agreed with me. And I hated that he does too. He agreed.
Hey, what do I hate? What do I hate?
I guess
bro, I liked your points. Now you made good points. I couldn't dispute it. Like, look, there's certain things that I know is kind of whack, or got some whack moments, or it's not really all the way put together. But aesthetically, it's for me, and I'm okay with it. It just happens that way.
I'm just trying to figure out. Listen, when
I just feel like when it comes to when we try to critique some writing, like I told you before, you have writing bias, which is not a bad thing, but you have writing bias because you view things from a writer's perspective. And so you excuse or you try to validate a lot of things that we have problems with. But when it comes to Bleach, you do not have that same energy. You do not have that same energy at all.
Tell me plot.
That's what he's saying about you. I ain't saying that. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying.
Lonnie, thank you, Lonnie. So tell me what plot I defended.
Name a series. Name a series. Because I think we talked about JJK. There are things that we didn't like about certain things in JJK that you said made sense.
Those aren't plot. You see it? That's why you're cooked, Lonnie. Because those aren't plot holes. That's what you don't like.
Again, the thing I talked about with Bleach at the ending, currently it's a plot hole. Now, if it gets filled, that's fine. But what plot hole have I defended? That's what I'm trying to figure out where.
I have to look back, but whether it's plot convenience or whatever.
I love Dragon Ball, and I said that the cell that we see.
Oh, but the ending of Bleach, we all agree that the ending of Bleach.
But we all agree. What the?
Fuck? Some of your takes on Aizen and some of the other characters that you've made in the past.
You don't got to explain nothing to me, Ty.
Yo, this is crazy. All the takes I say about Bleach, y'all agree with, but I hate it. Y'all don't. I'm so lost.
I never said you hate. You said that.
Yeah, I said that.
J-Rob.
And I feel that.
All right.
I ain't changing, Ty.
I want to transition